Alright. Sup? What up, man? Hey, babe. Alright. Just leaving now. We are heading over. No, bless. I know. No, you're good. I appreciate you. I don't want to tell people like, oh, bless said it, because like some people might get upset. So that's why I say my viewers, because you know I don't want people saying anything. Go, oh, well, bless, blah blah blah, like, you know. I know you don't care, but still. How is there? Not everybody's a mod. Look at everybody in here right now. Now it's making that humming sound when I stop. Damn, man. Pray for me, guys. Oh, God. The messages. Alright, guys. We're 7 minutes away. The sound is more common. I didn't hear this at all since I've had the vehicle. It hasn't made that sound. This is a brand new sound. Came out of nowhere, so. Fuel pump going bad? Probably. We're about to find something out. If anything, dude, I might have to get a hotel until I get the vehicle fixed. Yeah, you're good. I'm really concerned because I literally spent most of my money. I have money sitting around. I got about $2 grand sitting around, but I spent a lot of money on this vehicle. So it's a little nerve-wracking when I have more issues kind of coming up out of nowhere. So like I said, I don't expect nobody to help me out, but I'll find a way, bro. I always do. What's up, guys? Woo! Oh, slow down. Gotta get this bad boy checked out. I don't know. We need to find something out. So I'm gonna talk to the guy at AutoZone. AutoZone guys aren't even mechanics at all. So, but they may know like basic stuff. They're salesmen. It's like going to Best Buy for a computer. Hey, what's the difference between this computer and this computer? I swear to God, that's how people at AutoZone are. They may not be, but it just seems to be that way. Now, if they have a garage and they got mechanics there, then that's different. But I don't think they do, so. If I gotta get a hotel, I'm battling all day. I'm sorry. Your boy gotta battle all day today if I gotta get a hotel tonight. Does the car turn over? It doesn't have any issues or anything like that, really. It died on me already once, and that was it. But still, those could be like, you know, now's our time to get this thing looked at. You know, when one issue happens, the sound's not coming from the back of the truck. It's coming from the passenger side, underneath of the hood. That's where the sound's coming from. But I know where my gas tank is. But I know the fuel pump, I think, runs all the way from here underneath of the vehicle to the back. Because the fuel has to, I'm not sure where the pump is, but the fuel has to travel. Like, that's why you got to put fuel in your car for your engine. Your engine's in the front, obviously gas is in the back, but it has to travel through. So the pump goes, I'm not sure like how small it is or whatever, but the screen isn't black. You just have to leave and come back. I don't know what I'm talking about. I know nothing about vehicles, so I'm not trying to act like I do. I know nothing about cars. I'm just saying things that make sense to me. Okay. Pumps in the gas tank? Okay. Yeah, because I don't know where none of that stuff's at. But I know the sound is coming from, so it may be something else. I don't think the alternator is that low. I don't know, but it's like, it's something that I can't see. But it's coming around the wheel. Like, I hear from the wheel, so it might be a bearing. I'm not sure. But then the vehicle died, so that has nothing to do with the bearing. And then also, yeah, so like, I don't know, but it's coming from around like the wheel. That's where the noise is coming from. Because I went outside, I looked, and I'm hearing it coming from like right around where the wheel is. It's not right there on the wheel, it's like right around the hood, like on the edge where the light is. It's like somewhere around that area. Tension pulley? Oh yeah, guys, please like this video. I'd really appreciate it, guys. It would help me so much. I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube, so, you know, we make this easier. Hit it with a hammer? Good idea. Throw some Dawn power wash spray on the engine. That'll fix it. Dawn fixes everything. Some Coca-Cola and Dawn. Back in my day, that's all we needed. Likely a pulley. Okay, I don't know, man. We're gonna ask some random guy at AutoZone, and we're gonna see what he says. We're almost there, guys. We're 1 minute away. I'm about to turn in down the street. Oh! Pothole. I gotta fix everything, bro. This is gonna be annoying. I might have to do a 24-hour stream camping out of my truck. That'll definitely do some good stuff for the channel if I hustle. Yeah, humming. Actually, it hums when it's parked and when driving. So as soon as I pulled out for the first time, you could still hear it. Now it went away. It went away now. It stopped for now. But there's no guarantee that it won't come back. So, all right, we're pulling into AutoZone. We're here. Let's go inside and say, "Hey, yo, get your ass out of that shop and go look at my truck." Just kidding, no. Squeak, squeak, squeak. That's right. I got the hot rod. I got the hot rod. Hot Rod Explorer, baby. All right, let's turn it off. Turning this off. Let's go inside. All right. All right, we're here. How's it going? All right. That's good. All right, we're here. I just need like some codes ran on my truck. Okay. Yeah, that would be a bad deal, especially just for a motor. I don't think I have money for that. I gotta pop the hood. I gotta pop the hood.
No, it doesn't. I need it inside your car.
Oh, inside?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Cause of how old it is. Or no, I guess they're all like that. There you go.
Can I see the keys?
Yeah,
so I can turn it to the on position.
Of course. Sorry if it's not clear.
Even though it's cloudy, it's bright.
Yeah? Yeah, it's pretty bright. Thank you.
Let's go inside and see what we got.
But he literally grabs it and just lifts. I can see all four pistons, because it's fully disconnected. And he just lifts the whole motor out of the car. I'm like,
Okay, what year vehicle is that?
98.
Ford?
Yeah, Ford.
Ford?
4 wheel.
I mean, they're still heavy, but you know, the Beetle's really tiny. It's like a 1.5 liter usually, you know, just real tiny motor. Yeah.
100. Sorry, 210,000.
I would rather use the jack. Yeah, I would too. Yeah, no, I saw that video and I was like, whoa, I want to be that strong. I got one of those 8-ton. Oh,
Mass airflow sensor.
Mass airflow sensor? That's it?
That's it.
Okay, so
You might be
do you
able
know
to just like get stuff and clean it.
do you know a lot about cars?
Kenny? He does.
Okay, so today I turned on my Explorer just down the road. Actually, this happened a few minutes ago, and I hear this like loud humming noise coming from like the passenger side around like like where the light is or like the tire. It's like it's like really loud. Like I don't know what it is.
Does it do it when it drives, or does it do it when
It's the first time it did it today at idle, and when I started driving it, it was still doing it, but then it went away. It's been kind of coming and going, so it's weird. I mean, I could probably start it right now. You might be able to hear it.
I was like, it might be bearing. I mean, a pull.
A pulley? Yeah. Is that like an expensive fix or something? Like how big of an issue is that?
I mean, it's a pretty big issue because if your pulley fails, your belt goes flying.
Yeah.
Or it shreds up, wraps around the pulley falls off, and it's bad.
But the pulleys themselves are like, you know, a whole assembly might be like $100.
Uh-huh.
But like just the pulley itself is like 20 usually.
Oh, that's not bad.
No.
Well,
I mean,
see.
it does get bad if you rip the belt off and all that.
Yeah. Well, see, yeah, I just bought that because I needed a new vehicle.
Or another.
Another vehicle. And I put like $3,500 worth of work in it the other day, just doing repairs and stuff.
Yeah, no, like a pulley's not that, you know, expensive, and as long as there's space, I mean, it might be like a 20 half-hour job. Because, you know, you loosen up your tensioner, you pull the belt off, you loosen up the pulley, pop it off, put a new pulley on. Same way if you do the whole assembly, you just loosen up the assembly, put it back on, and then, you know, a belt to retension it.
Yeah, I'm driving cross country right now.
Oh.
I just drove out of Colorado Springs yesterday. I'm going to New Jersey. So-
They got some
You should have gotten a
seafood
different
up there.
car.
They got seafood up there.
Well, I'm trying to
Oh, you got a Ford. No wonder. No wonder.
yeah.
No wonder you're already struggling. You
Yeah.
should have gotten a Honda. You could have ran that thing no oil the whole trip and be
I think
fine.
Honda do run forever.
True. Thanks, man. Here, I'll start it up. It might do it. I don't know. It's weird. No, they can't fix stuff here. You said what?
You ever got the tires to do it with?
Yeah, I mean, I was like, throw those tires on.
I was like, you got the tires for it, though.
Yeah.
Tires are cross country.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I
It
would've
may or
gone
may
with
not do
Honda,
it.
but-
Yeah, it's been weird.
Up to this one.
Bob it, all right.
Oh, there's some belt noise.
You said what?
There's some belt noise, that little squeaking.
Yeah? I was wondering what that was.
Yep, that's either a belt or a pulley. It's usually referred to as just belt noise. It could be like the AC condenser or, you know,
Yeah.
any other piece on there that's a little bit loose, or, you know, it's just old and needs to be greased.
Oh, I think my AC's on. Hold on, let me turn it off.
He broke it, sorry.
I was broke when I looked at it.
Nah, yeah, well, yeah, it's been like that. It's okay.
Drop.
Yeah, I had somebody tell me it was probably a pulley. I normally just put it right here. I put it right there.
I mean, if it holds it up, I guess it doesn't
I'm
matter.
just gonna let
but-
you hold that.
Drop.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah, no, honestly, me personally, I would have chosen a different vehicle for a cross-country trip, but...
Yeah.
Because I know that minivan right there has made it cross-country a couple times.
Uh-huh.
I've taken it down to Texas, back up, Louisiana, back up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I mean, that's halfway. You know, I've done one cross-country trip, arguably, but because we're in the center.
Dang. Yeah.
I can't tell if it's an alternator pulley or.
But it's
if
definitely
a
coming from the
tensioner
passenger
pulley.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah, the humming comes from this side. If I turn it off, turn it back on, and it might kick on.
Yeah, it's either an alternator.
I'll try it again.
Oh. Probably.
You see how it's shaky wobbly or just
Oh yeah. So if you take a look in there, you can see how that's vibrating back and forth.
Oh, they're
That's-
slacking it, right?
Yeah, it should not be vibrating back and forth,
That belt?
I mean, it's supposed to move,
but not that much.
not that much.
That belt right there?
No, the pulley right there.
Oh!
So yeah, that's so.
I mean,
Pulley,
it's
see how it's
supposed to-
shaking back and
it's supposed
forth.
to
Yeah.
move, but
It's supposed to move just in case, like there's a bounce and it has to adjust or whatever, but it shouldn't be vibrating back and forth constantly.
Man, how come they didn't find this shit when I took it to Big O Tires the other day?
Because they do tires. They're called Big O tires.
I know, but I had them do all this work.
oh well, yeah.
I wouldn't have trust Big O with it. They charged me $500 for a freaking purge valve.
I paid $3,500 for I had to get new screws because I was missing some lug nuts.
Well, now
Control
with the
arms.
tire stuff, yeah, go Big
Yeah,
O.
I paid $1,100 for these. Yeah. It died on me earlier once, but they said my battery was good. So when I heard the humming noise,
It might be the alternator. I mean, alternators do hum every now and again, but it's a rare thing.
yeah, it was only one time, and it just kind of shut off. But
Well, heavy hand.
Yeah, I was also doing it with one arm, so.
I mean, other than that, that's pretty much it.
I wouldn't recommend any back roads on this thing,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Stay on the main.
And I also probably wouldn't recommend the Turnpike because the Turnpike almost nobody goes on. Now, Turnpike's going to be your fastest way for going down south.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like because you're going New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any Turnpike going diagonally, but if you take the
Decently
Indiana
new parts
Turnpike,
on here, though.
Yeah, well, when I bought it under the hood, it looked pretty good. It looked pretty clean. And then I took it to Big O, and they didn't really replace anything underneath. But,
$3,500.
oh, man.
You got scammed.
A lot of work, bro. These were $1,100.
Now the tires, okay.
It was supposed to be 25. It was like $2,400 overall. And with the tires, I made it like 35.
You got the tires, though. You got the tires.
Yeah.
The tires are good. I
He
respect
got,
the tires.
He got the tires, all right.
The tires are good, but everything else you got scammed on.
Yeah.
Because the fact
Man.
they didn't notice that tells you how experienced the person is.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, the moment we heard that squeak and we knew.
I also have a leak in my radiator coolant. I have
Did they
like a
point that out
pinhole.
to you, or
No.
They didn't?
No, I took it to Amco. I call them Scamco because I feel like they're trying to scam me. And I didn't. I was like, there's no way because I just I brought this
Honestly, unfortunately, you came in on a Saturday. Because otherwise, what I would recommend you do is take this to the dealership, not to have them fix it, just to have them point out your issues.
in. Oh.
Because dealerships usually charge pretty cheap just to do an inspection because they know they can get you on the repairs. So if you go in not pretending you don't know nothing about cars and you put it in, because the first time I took my minivan right there to the dealership, I had a recall. So I took it in for the recall. I was like, hey, while you're here, could you just do like a full inspection? Let me know if there's anything wrong with it. They gave me a list of stuff, and I was like, they wanted $3,500 for it.
Oh, damn.
I took it to a friend of mine who used to work at a dealership, and he was like, this is like $500 worth of parts, so I bought him a pack of Budweiser and he fixed it.
I took my Malibu, my Chevrolet Malibu to Chevy because I live in North Dakota. They were like, yeah, you need a new timing chain. It's gonna be $6,000, and then your engine may need to be rebuilt. It's $11,000. I was like, hell no.
Yeah, because if you have a bad dealership, they might lie to you.
Yeah.
But now, like with my dealership, everything they said was wrong. The guy I had, he looked at it, he was like, yep, that, it is leaking. My water pump was leaking. The spark plugs. I found out my spark plugs. That's a 2000. All right, has over 200,000 miles when I bought it.
Is Volkswagen?
Nope, that minivan.
Oh, the minivan.
Yep. That's what I've taken across country. I found out before I did my first trip, my spark plugs. So it's a 20-year-old car, 200,000 plus miles. They were assembly line spark plugs. They had never been replaced.
Oh,
I
damn.
wasn't even misfiring. I was just like, I don't know when it was last done. Let me do this. Because I just started learning about cars because I was never a car guy growing up.
Yeah, I'm like that too.
But once I got my first car, my starter went out on it. And I was like, I never want to get stuck like this again.
Yeah.
And so I started learning. And yeah, I found out my spark plugs were assembly line. That's why I like Honda. Because, I mean, they had never been replaced in 20 years. They recommend every year 100,000 miles to replace first.
I was running for a hot minute.
Yeah, and it was running just fine. And the worst thing that I've had happen was my head gasket blew, but I blew it. It didn't fail on me. I saw it was overheating, and I still drove it anyway.
Yeah, I'm just worried that it's going to go out on me.
That's why I wouldn't recommend any back roads or, you know, like there's a bunch of scenic routes you could take and, you know, see a beautiful countryside. But if you get stranded, you might not see anyone for a couple hours, you know, driving by that might stop because, you know.
I got like $1,000 right now to put into this thing. I just need things fixed.
Yeah, and most shops are closed because there's a shop in town that I would recommend you to because
Yeah.
he's really trustworthy, reliable, and very fucking intelligent. But it's closed, just like every other shop.
They open Monday?
They do.
Damn.
Now I don't know when they can get you in though, because he, like I said, he is a very good shop, and so he's usually at least a week out.
Oh, God.
Most shops in Topeka are you're looking at a little bit of a wait, unfortunately. But the shop I recommend is Lady Fingers up in North Topeka.
Yeah.
His last name's Lady, hence the name Lady Fingers. It's not a woman, but
Ladyfingers.
now don't get me wrong, women can work on cars too. I got no problems. You know, one of my coworkers is a woman, and she's more intelligent with cars than I am. But
Hey, so that the diagnostic thingy that she just did on my car, the only thing that popped up was mass airflow sensor.
which was that sensor right there at the front left.
So I don't have any O2 sensor issues?
Nope, if it was just a mass airflow.
That's what Amco was telling me. I had O2, all this with the transmission.
I mean, unless the codes aren't popping up, then.
Yeah.
You know, and if it drives fine.
They wanted $400 just to do a more in-depth diagnostic.
Yeah, no, the dealership when I took mine, they said they did the full inspection for $50. They didn't even charge me the $50 because I thought they were going to get the $3,500.
Yeah. Scamco, man.
Yeah, no, yeah, I can't think of anyone who's going to be open, you know, that could get you in, like, either today or even on Monday. I can't guarantee anyone. I can't think of anyone who would be able to get you that I could guarantee would get you in fast.
Don't take it to Big O.
Oh, yeah, no, not for Big O for repairs. The tires are great. You know, that's fine. But they're called Big O tires for a reason.
Yeah, they replaced my back rotors, rear brakes, control arms. Some control arms, I guess, were bad, needed replaced. They did that, and tires, and they did some flushes.
Well, there's actually one place I might be able to call that I think is open on the weekends.
Yeah, so like, I'm in it, like, so I do TikTok stuff. And I'm live right now. I got like 200 viewers on YouTube. I'm on YouTube right now because TikTok doesn't like it when I stream in the truck. But I camp out of my truck.
Yeah.
I'm a former truck driver.
Yeah.
So my viewers, you know, they watch me go across the country and stuff. I normally pull, I don't know, like 40,000 views or something like that in a live stream. But I'm trying to get this thing fixed so I can, you know, continue on with my content.
Yeah. This place says they're open. Let me call them right quick.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure they're a 24-hour service.
That'd be pretty cool.
I don't know if they could get you in anytime soon.
Yeah, if not, I mean, I was thinking like I might have to get a hotel and just wait or something.
Hey, sweetie, this is Andrew over at AutoZone. I have a customer here, and I was wondering how soon you might be able to possibly get him in.
Okay, yeah. We're shut down right now. More than happy to accept an appointment either Monday or Tuesday, depending on what day she is looking for. Is there a specific time she's needing to get in?
No, not really. Monday would probably be better. He's doing a cross-country trip, so.
Okay, yeah, we open at 8 a.m. or you have 8 a.m. available.
8 a.m. on Monday.
So you're making one of
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll just have to get
It's
a hotel around here.
98, what is this, Explorer?
Yeah.
98 Ford Explorer. You're just wanting like a diag, make sure everything's good for, you know, your trip, or?
Diagnostic, yeah, and also just concerned about the humming noise that I got.
Okay, so a diagnostic to make sure his vehicle's good for the road trip. Plus, he has this like weird humming noise that comes on and off on his passenger side.
Let's see if it kicks on. I'm gonna retry it. Jose.
Jose.
Okay. All right, Mr. Jose, I have you down for this Monday at 8 a.m. for your Ford Explorer. Getting a full diagnostic to make sure your car is great for your trip, as well as looking at what the humming noise is for the front passenger right side.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, well, we have you down. We look forward to seeing you this upcoming week.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
There we go.
What place was that?
Speedy brakes. So, they used to do just brakes. They would.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
you talking about big old tires. It's got speedy brakes.
Yeah. They're in all right place.
Yeah.
My coworkers don't like him because the manager there's kind of a dick, but he's just a dick, you know. He's not dumb or anything. He's just he was former Marine Corps, so he's got a kind of strict ethic, you know.
Yeah.
But to get to speeder brakes, I don't know what hotel you're gonna get or whatnot.
I don't
If you're
know.
coming from here,
I gotta be cheap.
Mhm.
Because I might have some. I don't know how much this is gonna cost me.
That's fair. Because I didn't ask how much diagnostic is.
Yeah.
But to get to Speedy Brakes, if you go down 10th Street here to Topeka Boulevard,
Uh-huh.
and then take a right, and just keep going straight, you'll see a giant field and building at 17th Street. Speedy Brakes, that's called the Expo Center. It's actually now the Stormont Vale Event Center, but everyone calls it the Expo Center because that's what it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
They're on the left-hand side, pretty much right across the street from them. So it's like a couple blocks past 17th Street, but 10th Street down to Peak Boulevard, take a right, and it's like a straight shot. And it'll be on the left-hand side. If you hit 21st Street, you've gone too far.
Okay.
I do know if you're wanting, I don't know about any hotels that are nearby, like right here, but I do know that there's a couple, or at least one of them, at the corner of 10th and Topeka, like right across the street from the Walgreens.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple, there's like one hotel right down the street. I don't know what their rate is anymore, because last time I looked into it, I used to work at that Walgreens 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I helped the customer who came in, like, hey, is there a hotel nearby? And I think it was like $80 a night then, but
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know what it is now.
Well, how long ago was that?
That was pre-COVID.
Yeah.
I might be able to look it up right quick for you. Because it's literally right, it's pretty much right at the corner there. Let's see. I also don't know how good the hotel is, you know, even if it's $80, you know.
Hey, if there's a bar nearby, I'm gold.
There's a couple in town. Depends on what, you know, you like in a bar. If you like a biker bar, I know a good one.
Yeah. Biker bar.
Yeah.
They'll kick my ass. I'll walk in there with my stream and I'm like, who the hell does this guy think he is?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
like I said, it is a biker bar.
Yeah, because
But,
I tend to record myself, like vlog, but just stream, so
yeah.
I do that a lot.
Alright, it's right there.
Senate Suites.
Yep, 72 it says.
Senate. I don't know why I said Senate. Senate Suites. All fancy.
There's also Washburn Hotel,
Senate.
67 at Hotel Topeka at City Center.
As long as they don't have stains on the mattresses and stains on the carpet and possible bed bugs.
Well, if you're wanting a better one, this one's 67 and it's 4-star rated with like 1,400 reviews. This one's 3.8 with only 400 reviews.
Okay.
And it's a little bit cheaper, and it's right down here. So this one right here is Topeka Boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
Let me zoom out. Yep, Southwest Topeka Boulevard. They're right there. Let me see if I can get like satellite so you can kind of see like the surroundings.
Hey, why does your car squeak like that? Because mine does that too sometimes.
Suspension.
Bro, I told him that might need new suspension.
Oh, so there's the Stormont Vale Event Center. They're right there.
Uh-huh.
And then Speedy Brakes is right there.
Oh, right across the street.
Yep, so this is the parking lot for the Stormont Vale Event Center. This building right here is the Expo Center, as they call it.
They got bars there?
I don't know if there's a bar there.
There's like a bar area. Well, it's Saturday night, right? So where's like the whole... I mean, I probably it's probably gonna be more expensive if I get something in the bar.
Yeah, if you're getting something in a bar in a hotel.
Yeah.
But there is...
Well, not bar in a hotel, but like I don't like bars in hotels. They're weird. I like
if you,
I want to walk
if
outside
you do
and there
want
be a bar.
cheap and you don't want like any fancy drinks. If you want fancy drinks, it's not a place for you. But if you just want something simple like a shot of something or beers, right up the street here, literally like 3 blocks.
Yeah.
There's a Louis Laundromat. It's a laundry bar.
Laundry bar.
Half of it's a laundromat, the other half's a bar.
They sell beer so you could drink beer while doing laundry?
Yep. You could start your load of laundry, walk next door, have yourself a drink. They sell food too.
Man, I gotta put that
Now
on
it is
TikTok.
bar food, so you know. I mean,
Well, laundry food.
yeah,
Their
it's
wings are amazing.
Yeah?
wings are good. Yeah, the wings are good.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yep, and like I said, it's literally like 3 blocks that way. You can't miss it. It's before the light.
Okay. So
There is another one like further out on that side of town.
yeah.
But yeah, no, there's a hotel right next to the expo center, so you can go across the street. You're at Speedy Breaks.
So a lot of my viewers keep giving me crap about buying this because, like, you know, issue
Ford.
here. Well, aside from it being a Ford, they're saying I probably would have been better off buying a brand new car.
It would have been a lot more expensive, but a brand new car probably would have been a little bit more reliable.
little more
at least for
reliable.
the trip.
But
You know.
I could probably spend less trying to fix this thing, right? Rather than get a brand new car.
More than likely. Now, if you want to get this in tip-top shape, it's going to end up being just about as much as a brand new car.
Yeah.
If you're trying to get this thing perfect. Now, if you're just trying to get it runnable, this is going to be a much cheaper option.
Yeah, runnable.
Of course, I would have chose a different car personally.
I have been looking.
Over Ford.
I've been
but-
trying to look for stuff. I was just like, dude, my girlfriend, not her fault. I'm not blaming her. She already feels bad. But her uncle was selling this and
You bought it, and
bought it from him.
yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. And I took it in the shop. They're like, this, $3,500. I was like, all right, cool. And then,
Yeah, and then you still have problems.
yeah, still got problems.
Yeah. Yeah, Speedy Breaks, they're relatively reliable. You know, I'm not going to say they're the best in town, because the best in town, you're looking at like a month to get into them.
Hell
And the
no.
best in town, you can actually practically see one of their buildings. So there's that white building there. You go one more building over, there's a shop called Mikey's. He's one of the best in town, arguably, but you're looking at a while to get in. And then further
Damn.
down the street, if you take a right onto Gage, there's a Danny's Car Care. It's has a giant Napa sign because they go through Napa.
Napa,
primarily.
okay.
The guy owns a Lamborghini, so he's more expensive in town.
Oh.
But he is arguably the best on this side of town. You know,
Is it like a newer Lambo or older Lambo?
it's an older one. It's
Yeah.
like early 2000s, but it has less than like 10,000 miles on it.
Damn.
Yeah, he's kept it practically brand new.
Wow.
Drove it home from the dealership, and you know, drives it every now and then, you know, to and from home.
Okay.
And you know, but you don't own a Lambo by being cheap.
Yeah, true that. Yeah, that's
Even
pretty
if it's
cool.
like early 2000s, you don't own a nice Lambo for cheap.
Yeah,
Cheap.
I got no choice. I already have this thing. I got the title. I might as well just put money into it.
Yep, you've committed, and you know, I mean, if
That's
if
what I
you
said.
fix it up, I mean, it'll be an okay car.
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of Ford.
No, it's okay.
You'll also notice if you take a look at the parking lot, those are all the employee cars. There's no Ford.
GMC, Honda,
GMC,
Mitsubishi,
Mitsubishi,
GMC, Chevy.
Yeah, no, those 4 cars are ours, are the employees. Those 2.
Oh,
The tracks, there's a company car, so is that truck. Company chooses that. That one's a customer's.
the Sierra.
Yep, but
Yeah.
the Mitsubishi, the GMC, Cadillac, Honda. The Mitsubishi owner also owns GMC. The Cadillac owner owns Jeep also, along with an R10, like an 87 R10, which is Chevy.
Uh huh.
And then I own the Honda. That's all I own.
Oh, okay.
But that Honda has taken me, like I said, across, you know, down to Texas, back up, down to Louisiana, back up.
I just bought this to camp out of it because, you know, I've been sleep. I did my first camping stream yesterday. Camped
Yeah.
out of a hotel parking lot. I slept in the back. I have a lot of stuff in there.
Fair.
I got a blow up mattress, window covers, all that stuff. Super
Maybe,
fancy.
You know, you don't even need window covers. It's dark enough.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I might get a little bit darker though. I don't know.
Well, if you're doing in Kansas, you gotta be careful because Kansas got strict laws. on
That's what I'm
everything.
saying. Especially, I don't have any plates on this.
Oh.
Yeah, but I have a paper hanging from the
You have a
into
temp tag?
temp tag. I'm North Dakota. I live in North Dakota.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on the paper it says to display it. It doesn't say exterior or interior, but I was trying to protect it from the elements because the storm yesterday was so bad. I was driving through it.
Yeah. If it's not storming, I recommend putting it out
Outside?
Because I've actually seen someone get pulled over here in town because
Yeah.
theirs was inside the vehicle.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be displayed outside.
I can easily argue that because it doesn't even say that on the paper.
I mean, you can argue that,
Yeah.
but you know, I'm just trying to save you some.
No, yeah, I appreciate it.
Right now, you want to be extra careful because the cops in town. Now, I haven't had any problems with the cops in town. They're not dicks or anything. But right now, they're doing like they're trying to get funds or something.
True.
So they're trying to get tickets. You know,
Yeah.
so they're extra strict right now.
Yeah.
They're not dicks, but you know they'll catch you with no seatbelt, you know, or
I have
you
two
know.
copies of one in the glove box and then one on the back. So I might have to print some more if I get to the hotel and try to put it where the plate would be, I guess.
Yeah, if you could get like another copy of it, you know, just like put it, you know, where the plate should be. That way, you know, you avoid trouble. Because like I said, I mean, I've been pulled over a couple times in town. I've gotten 2 speeding tickets. Both of them are outside of town. I've been pulled over like 3 times in town for speeding. Every time the cops let me go.
Hey.
You know, so the cops in town aren't dicks.
Yeah.
But I can't say that, you know, about every cop. At least ones I've had haven't been. But yeah, speedy brakes are relatively reliable. There's that hotel there. It is a pretty nice hotel. It's pretty big and spacious. You'll see it when you know pull up into it. But I mean, it said 67 on Google. So
Yeah, I was supposed to see my sister's graduation party tomorrow in Jersey, but I'd rather miss that than get stuck in the middle of nowhere.
yeah, you can still go visit your sister.
Exactly.
Have a party afterwards, then get stuck
Yeah.
in the middle between 2 towns, 40 miles each way. And pray someone stops.
I'm gonna have to text the organizer and let him know I can't show up. So
What I would also recommend, if you can, get yourself like a AAA or something.
I have full coverage with State Farm, and they have roadside assistance for my
Yeah.
insurance policy.
Okay, yeah, because I have State Farm as well.
Hey.
I think it does 3 miles free afterwards, so you have to pay. And they'll also bring gas out to you, like if you run out of gas. But like for the towing, it's like 3 miles. The first 3 miles is free.
3 miles, wow.
And then, now if you're out of town, it's probably going to end up costing you, it's probably not going to be free. But if you're in town, you're just trying to get to like back to the hotel or, a shop, it'll probably be free.
Mm-hmm.
I've never needed to use it, thankfully. Honda.
Yeah.
But, no, there's that country bar there. There's another one
Do that, Misty.
across town. If you're just wanting to buy liquor, you can just look up. There's a couple liquor shops in town.
Yeah. Okay. I'll probably do that then.
You leaving?
Yeah,
Alrighty.
I'm gonna go. I do something.
All right. Work out your thumbs.
I ain't driving
the
to
light
Jersey.
bulb out earlier.
Light bulb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All you had to do was press the button and the bulb released. He couldn't get it for the life of him. I walked out there when I
Gas.
went back in and beat him with it.
The gas on this is sucked too. I
Yeah,
got 15
that's
mpg.
Yeah, that's another reason I wouldn't have bought this.
Good
Especially
God.
for a cross-country trip.
God.
I'm hesitant to take that thing, but with the VTEC system, I gained like 200 miles on the for a tank.
Yeah.
Because in town, I usually get about 300 miles for a full tank.
Mhm.
But with my VTEC system, I can get up to 500 if I'm on the highway. Which is a blessing.
Damn, okay.
But I mean, if you want to look up, check out a couple different hotels. If you don't want to commit to that one, like you go in there. Like I said, it is a very nice hotel. I've been in there once. It's got like glass elevator and whatnot, and you can look out. It has a little garden in the center area. Real fancy place. And if it is $6 or $7 a night, I mean, I think that's like the cheapest on this side of town. Not only that, you're right across the street from the shop.
True. I mean, I might get one, or I might just stay in the vehicle. If I decide to drink, I can't stay in the vehicle. So, because, yeah,
What's up? All been out and about.
in possession of vehicle keys while drinking.
Yeah.
DUI. I don't know.
But I mean, if you now I know a lot of places do have like you can't really like just stay there overnight. I mean, if you want to stay over like in the parking lot, if you do decide to stay in the car, we don't really worry about it. So if you want to be in our parking lot, that's fine. That way you don't risk someone trying to tow you or whatever because your vehicle just sat there.
Yeah, and I know some people were saying my vehicle looks abandoned. Well, because like especially when I put up like my curtain, and then I put my window covers up, and I ain't got no plate.
Tag outside,
Yeah. Super suspicious.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to, have a good one.
Camp in the AutoZone parking lot over there.
If you want to. I mean, it's pretty level over there, too.
Yeah, I might come back.
DG's right here. You can buy some snacks or whatever. Or
DG's, what's that?
Right there. We're connected to them.
Oh, that thing.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You see where the wall changes color?
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't notice.
Yeah, this used to be like a grocery store called like Froyo's or something. I can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
Brody's. I can't remember.
Okay.
It was a small grocery store, and then DG bought half of it up, and we got the other half.
Yeah, the only nice thing I got going for me are my tires. That's about it.
Yeah, those are really nice tires.
Yeah. I hope I didn't waste my money. Let's try to make sure that the thing doesn't blow up and doesn't end up non-functional.
Yeah,
That's the goal.
that's the goal. You know, I mean, if it can make the trip, you're good. You know,
Yeah.
You don't have to last much afterwards, but if
I just need it to last for a year. That's it.
Oh, well.
210,000 miles.
It'll last a year.
Yeah, just need to last a year. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll check out the laundry bar. Like I said, they got good wings.
All
If
right.
you need some laundry done, you can even pay with your phone. You don't even need quarters.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep, they have an app, and you can just select the location, and you just scan a QR code, and you can connect your card to it, and just like put in money. So you could like add $10 to your account, and they even have like a reward system.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, if you do laundry enough, you just use the rewards to pay for it. Because like I never pay for drying anymore, because I get enough points from the washing. I just use that to pay for the drying.
Oh, that's pretty good. Wow.
Because I sometimes go over there for like my sheets and whatnot, because you know my washer ain't big enough for like my comforters and all that. Because my fiance is one of those cold all the time,
Yeah.
so she's like wants a comforter on the bed. My machine ain't big enough for that.
All right, man. I guess I'll go explore a hotel or something. Or
Yeah, go check out a couple places. Like I said, that place is right by the Expo Center. You can't miss it. Just straight shots of Pico Boulevard. Take a right, and just keep heading down, and you'll see, you know, a giant field and, you know, a big building and massive fucking parking lot.
all right. All right, man. I appreciate all your help. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good one.
All right, man. You
I
too.
wish you luck.
Thank you, man. I need it. I don't know. We'll see what I'm gonna do, guys. Cause I'm stressed out now. I gotta stay, bro. I'm gonna miss my sister's graduation. That's really trash. If I do get a hotel, it's because I'm stressed. And I just need some comfort. But I understand the whole saving money thing as well, too. So. Normally, whenever I got a hotel on TikTok, it's because I was stressing out about, like, work or whatever. So, kind of like, I don't know, it unwinds me to, like, have all that stuff available, like the shower and stuff like that. Trying to find somewhere to park for now. I guess right here, actually. Dude, drive and risk my pulley coming off? That's not a good idea, man. Then I'll get stranded. It's a bad idea. A horrible idea. Nah, man, that's a bad idea. There's nothing smart about that at all. Because then I'm going to have to pay not just to fix the vehicle, but also the towing. Like 3 miles after, how far am I going to be? Like, you know, like you're just adding more to the list of problems by taking that risk. Plane ticket right now, you want to bet? Not right now, it won't. Right now, you're looking at about $1,000 more than likely. Not even. Trade it in? No. I bought this, man. I've spent $5,000 on this truck. I'm not gonna buy anything else. I have to miss the graduation. I don't have the funds to fly. I spent all my money on this truck. All right, we're gonna go to TikTok, guys. All right, real quick. Let's go to TikTok. I'm just gonna park here for now. Yeah, so all right, I'm gonna go to TikTok. See you guys over there.